You guys remember when you were just starting Dokkan and you saw like 10 banners at once and you couldn't decide between them, so you would automatically pick the banner which had pictures of characters that you knew were stronger from the anime? I've been there. And for some of you who are new, you might be in the middle of that banner renaissance right now as well, because right now on Global, we have several marquee banners that are available to summon on for the rest of the month. So the question being, should you summon on this Rising Dragon Carnival banner with all of those other banners being around? It's a valid question, especially when it's going to be saying double rates plastered on the front of the banner art, and you're a new player not knowing exactly what to do. The answer is obvious for most of you, but I wanted to give my thoughts on this, so if you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. This is going to be a brief video. The answer is you should not do any summons of any kind on any banner until you finish your summons on the New Year's Step Up. The New Year's Step Up, this year more than any other year, is the greatest banner that has ever been made. Not only does it give you 5 guaranteed SSRs amongst the featured list for the price of 200 stones, but now instead of just getting 1 featured LR, you are going to be getting 2 guaranteed LRs per round. And each round consists of 5 steps, and you can do this 3 times, which means by the end of your 3 rounds of step-ups, you will have 6 guaranteed LRs and 9 guaranteed Dokkan Festival category lead units. That type of value is absolutely and by far and away the greatest value in the entire game. If you look at the little subsets here, look at the units that you have to choose from. As a new player, these are the types of category leads that you're going to want for your content for the rest of the year. All of the various events that come up, all of the different missions you need to complete, these units will be able to get you through that instead of the random hodgepodge of units you'll be pulling from this. Not to say that the ones that you'll get from here are bad, but the random unfeatured SSRs that you get from here could be even better if they had the appropriate suitable leader ability. So if you have just a bunch of random powerful units, which I also had when I started the game, it means nothing without a good leader. That is why the Step Up banner is light years better than any other banner, and you should summon on these first. I still know some of you guys, you've let me know in the comments and on Twitter and in Discord, that you guys are still working on your Step Up summons because you just simply don't have enough stones. And with all of these banners that are out, we've got how many banners? You've got the Dokkan Festival Super Vegeta, you've got the New Year's Step Up, we've got the Category Summon Mastered Evolution, which is honestly something that some people might feel that compelled to summon on, because this one also gives you guaranteed featured SSRs. And if you're a new player, you don't necessarily know which units you should be summoning for. Don't summon for the category summons. If you have tickets from the World Tournament, go ahead. These 3 are World Tournaments. But you should not summon on the category summon, and you should not summon for the double rates. You should focus on the step-ups, after which you should focus on the Super Vegeta, because the Super Vegeta Dokkan Festival does also feature a variety of leads that are also very solid. And if you pulled any of them through your step-up summons, then this banner could potentially be a little bit less valuable to you, because you run the risk of potentially summoning some of the same units that you already pulled through your step-ups. So one thing that we can all agree on is the step-ups should be number 1, after which, if you want to make a choice between Super Vegeta's Dokkan Festival and the Double Rates banner, I suppose it's okay to choose one or the other. But in my opinion, I would still go with the Dokkan Festival banners over Legendary Summons. Legendary Summons in general are ones that should be avoided because they generally don't feature any sort of discounts. Even though this is double rates, you might feel enticed to summon more, but if you're trying to get these 2 main units, you might end up pulling a lot of these other featured SSRs here. You've got 8 other featured SSRs here, some of whom are getting EZAs that ironically make these 2 units, or at least one of them, obsolete. So let's do a real quick rundown of these 2 units. I've already talked about them in other videos, so I don't want to spend too much time. This is the Universe 11 Sublead Margarita, Key plus 3, 130%. She can seal, she can lower attack, she can dodge, she can support at 40% capacity, Key plus 3. This ability is literally already irrelevant. Or not irrelevant, but it's already been done by another unit on Universe 11. She also supports Realm of God, Siblings Bond, Bond of Master and Disciple, attack and defense plus 20. Then she randomly changes keystrings of a certain type to rainbow, which is just so random, I don't even know why. As far as her linking goes with her own category, it's not so hot. The best link buddy that she has in the category of Universe 11 shares at most 3 common links, and that is the Physical Casserole, the STR Topo, and the Jiren. These 3 units at most share 3 links, where, you know, some of you might care about this, but the #1 link buddy is the AGL Vados. You see a lot of the angels up top sharing the most amount of links. And then as you scroll down, at first, you don't see any Universal 11s. You're wondering, where are the Universal 11s? Oh yeah, they're down here at 3 links. Now that might necessarily not be the biggest deterrent, but I just wanted to point that out. Also, wanted to show you in the game, this is the Universe 11 category. Not too many units, right? I do have a couple dupes of the unawakened SSRs, but if we were to assemble a team featuring just the units themselves without their duplicates, let's throw on this guy, this guy, this guy, and the free-to-play one. That team right there already consists of 3 supports. This STR Topo is one of the best supports in the entire game because he can support at 40% capacity, key +1, also nerfs the enemy defense, and can tank. That is an ability that not many support units actually have. Then for the actual category of Universe 11, we have an attack and defense +30% boost from the free-to-play physical casserole. And then lastly, we have the Int Topo. This unit also can provide support, key +3, attack and defense +30% for the category. If you don't have the category fully fleshed out, then pulling Margarita isn't necessarily going to help your case so much, so you're probably going to be better off waiting for Universe 11 reps before pulling a support. That being said, if you care about the unit, you could of course summon and do what you got to do anyway, because the #1 thing is enjoying the game. If it's important to you to pull the characters that you like, you should do that. That is more important. Now looking at Kelway real quick, she does a whole bunch of stuff. She can sub-lead Peppy Gals 130%. We already have a much stronger lead in the Videl. Greatly raising attack for 1 turn, causing supreme damage, greatly lowering attack and defense. These abilities, as well as her entire passive, all literally done by other units that are all done in a more focused and more efficient fashion. Because looking at this banner, 5 of these units are currently going to be receiving EZAs at the same time of this banner's release. 18 becomes a nuke who can also dodge guaranteed at 18% health or less. Int Videl infinitely raises attack while also healing your HP 20% based on the damage dealt. This is not a Peppy Gal, but she becomes an awesome tank who can dodge. Mai can stun people at 70% capacity while also providing a 15% boost to critical hit ratio for all Peppy Gals on the team. Also, she can raise her attack and defense temporarily. And Bulma is just a really strange wildcard. She can dodge, she can gain immense stats, and she can also heal you every time she launches a super attack. So a lot of these units have gained some really good abilities that make the Peppy Gals category so cohesive and efficient that Kawaii is absolutely not necessary. Launch is an incredible unit. This Int Ribrianne is an amazing lead. Even though she leads at 120, she is still arguably better than Videl in certain team builds because she can nerf the enemy into the ground, and she links a whole lot better with some of the other units that are already on Peppy Gals. So you really don't need these 2 units at the moment. They are nice to look at, I'm sure. They're nice to have, I'm sure. But in terms of running them on teams, you don't need them. They're simply unnecessary. And the fact that they're featured on these banners just... It seals the deal. Like, you don't have to, especially since the best banner of all time is in competition. So hopefully this makes it a lot more clear for you guys. Do not summon on the random double rates banner. Even though it's double rates, I guarantee you the step up banner is better. Obviously, if you're a veteran player and you know what you want, this doesn't really pertain to you. But that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this whole thing. Do you think I am wrong with the whole value of the Margarita and the Kawaii? Let me know what you guys think about the units. Are you going to be summoning more on the step-ups? Are you going to summon on the double rates? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.